Good day everyone! Today we're going to learn all about the operation with irrational numbers. We and our group will teach you all about addition, subtraction, multiplication, and a division of irrational numbers. So, let's get on. First, let us define irrational numbers. Rational numbers is the sets of numbers that include integers and fractions. They can be written down exactly as ratios or as finite or repeating decimals. Example, 0.3333, 0.25 tenths, 1/4, 2 and 1/5. Now, let's move on to the operation. Let's start with adding, subtraction, fraction with a denominator.
Now, let's move on to the operation. Let's start with adding and subtracting fraction with like denominators. First example, 3 over 10 plus 1 over 10 is addition. 3 over 10 plus 1 over 10 is equals to 3 plus 1 over 10. Add the denominator and keep the common denominator. Is equals to 4 over 10 divided by 2 over 2 is equals to 2/5 and then simplify. Now, let's proceed to the second example, which is subtraction. 7 over 9 minus 4 over 9. 7 over 9 minus 4 over 9 is equals to 7 minus 4 over 9. Subtract the numerator and keep the common denominator. 3 over 9 divided by 3 over 3 is equals to 1/3 and then simplify.
We are now finished with addition and subtraction of fraction with like denominators. Let us try adding and subtracting fraction with different denominators. To add or subtract a like fraction, we must rewrite the fractions with a common denominator. There are two ways to find a denominator. First, multiply the denominators or find the least common multiple or LCM of the denominators. Use method 1. For example, 5 over 8 minus 1 over 10 is equals to 5 multiplied by 10 over 8 multiplied by 10 minus 1 multiplied by 8 over 10 multiplied by 8. Write equivalent fractions using a common denominator and subtract. 50 over 80 minus 8 over 80 is equals to 42 over 80. Then simplify. 21 over 40. Use method 2. For example, we have 3 over 8 plus 5 over 12 is equals to 3 multiplied by 3 over 8 multiplied by 3 plus 5 multiplied by 2 over 12 multiplied by 2. The LCM of the denominators is 24. Write equivalent fractions using common denominator. Then add. 9 over 24 plus 10 over 24 is equals to 19 over 24. We're now finished adding, subtracting like and unlike fractions. Let's move on to adding and subtracting mixed numbers. A mixed number can be written as the sum of an integer and a fraction. 3 and 4/5 is equals to 3 plus 4/5. To add and subtract mixed numbers, add and subtract the integers and then add the fractions. Addition of mixed proper fraction. For example, we have 3 and 4 over 5 plus 4 2/5. Add integers, then the fractions. 7 plus 6 over 5. We write improper fractions as a mixed number, then add. 7 plus 1 and 1/5 is equals to 8 and 1/5. Addition of improper mixed fractions. We have 1 and 2 over 15 plus 7 and 1/6. Find the common denominator. 1 and 4 over 30 plus 7 and 5 over 30. Add the integers and then the fractions. 8 plus 9 over 30. Add, then simplify. 8 and 9 over 30 divided by 3 over 3 is equals to 8 and 3 over 10. Subtraction of proper mixed fractions. We have 10 and 7 over 9 minus 4 and 2 over 9 equals to 6 and 5 over 9. Subtract the integers and then the fractions. Subtraction of improper mixed fractions. We have 12 and 7 over 8 minus 5 and 17 over 24. Find the common denominator. Subtract integers and the fractions. Then simplify. 12 and 21 over 24 minus 5 and 17 over 24 is equals to 7 and 4 over 24, or 7 and 1/6.
Okay, we're done with addition and subtraction of fractions. Let's move on with multiplication and division. Let us first learn multiplication. To multiply fractions, multiply the numerator. To find the product, numerator, and then multiply the denominator to find the product, denominator.
Let's start the example of multiplication. Example number 1. 15 times 2 over 3 is equals to 15 over 1 times 2 over 3 is equals to 10 over 1 is equals to 10. Then write 15 as a fraction, then divide a numerator and denominator by their GCD3. Then multiply numerator and denominator, then simplify. Example number 2. 2 over 5 times 6 over 7 is equals 2 times 6 over 5 times 7 equals to 12 over 35, then multiply numerator and denominator. Example number 3. 1 over 4 times 4 over 5 is equals to 1 over 4 times 4 over 5 is equals to 1/5. Divide a numerator and denominator by their GCD4. Multiply denominator and denominator. That's all.
We're almost done with all operation. Now, let's wrap it all up with division of fraction. To divide it by a fraction, find its reciprocal, then multiply. But first, what is a reciprocal? Reciprocal can help you divide it by a fraction. It's also known as multiplicative inverse. For example, 1/2 divided by 3/5 equals 1/2 times 5/3 is the reciprocal of 3/5. Now, let's look at the example. A 2/3 divided by 1/5, then multiply 2/3 by reciprocal of 1/5 is 5/1 equals 2/3 times 5 over 1 equals 2 times 5 equals 10. 3 times 1 equals 3, or 3 1/3. B. 3 over 5 divided by 6 equals 3 over 5 divided by 6 over 1. 3 over 5 times 1 over 6 multiplied by the reciprocal of 6 equals 1 over 10. Simplify. C. 4 1/3 divided by 2 1/2 equals 13 over 3 divided by 5 over 2 equals 13 over 3 times 2 over 5. Write mixed number as improper fractions, then multiply by the reciprocal of 5 over 2, which is 2/5, equals 26 over 15 or 1/11 over 15, simplify.
That's all for today, and we hope that you had fun while learning with us. We are Group 4. Thank you so much. Please like and share, and don't forget to subscribe.